This is the story of Dr. Ayo Sekai. With a PhD and a background in creative entertainment and academic book publishing, she is smashing the stereotypes of what it is to be highly educated and hold a high-level degree in her hands. Juggling the facets of everyday life, remaining creative, and taking the time and discipline to maintain a professional image. Easier said than done, she has flawlessly kept up appearances and handled all of the above. Making multiple book signings and personal appearances for her book projects, she will definitely remain successful and be an example for others moving forward into the future. Here, we follow her into the recording studio for a session at Tisch School of the Arts, located on the campus of New York University. Also sometimes referred to as the Poetic Doctor, she prepares her poetry for hours before going in and then going in. With her daughter and best friend Cheyenne in her corner, one can see the importance of having a full-time support system in place, even though she had none of that growing up. Fun-loving, yet hard-working, one can only be drawn in by her magnetic personality. But when it's time to put in the work, her work ethic is unrivaled.
My name is Dr. Ayo Sekai, and I am the CEO and founder of a social science press called Universal Right Publications. The whole idea behind Universal Right Publications when it was founded in 2004 was that I had the universal right to write. That's who I was. I was the love of words, the poet. I've got thousands and thousands of poems that I've written over the years that have been my escape, my release, my resistance.
This is a word that bothers me a lot, and it's the idea of my hair being referred to as dreadlocks. So let me drop some knowledge, some poetical scientific fact about some Samson here against Delilah's treachery for the Christians and Haile Selassie and Zinga Queen Makeda for the black historians. You see, they done their tight coils in long intertwined mass, held tight to their crowns or hang loose in the redemption strands. My locks are historical, and there's nothing dreadful about that. You see, this is a word that bothers me a lot, and it's the idea of my hair being referred to as dreadlocks. And all the YouTube scholars, internet doctors, and travel to the Caribbean philosophers need to understand this fact. Long before locked hair was a fashion statement, it was about reclaiming power and agency, taking a stance. In 1802, warriors refused to cut their hair until Haile Selassie's exile was through. This is what we do. We resist. Locks is a symbol of power and strength, of religion, Rastafarianism, the black embodiment. Sure, even Bob Marley called his matted tresses dreadlocks, the ingrained disdain unbeknownst to them. This was already a linguistic, imperialistic, cultural attack, but he fought back. In music to reclaim, he pushed back against systematic constraint, anchored in the identity of reminding us, oh pirates, yes they arrive. Yes they do. And it's time to stand in line with the counter-narrative, understanding that ancestors left footprints, legacy. It's legacy business. Like pushing back against the word nigger, boy, spook, and Aunt Jemima. We wouldn't walk around today saying the same things as if we don't know better. So put some respect on my name, on my hair. This is African locks, sister locks, freestyle locks, or Rasta locks. Enough already. This resistance ideology, my hair holds the key to the theory. I'm a born and raised Jamaican. Expect to get a thump or a box if you continue to refer to my hair as dreadlocks.
With her academic history, as well as educational endeavors in the future, finding time to express her love for her literary projects is imperative. For the purposes of quality in her work, she sometimes dresses down in traditional garb to channel in spiritually guided creativity. And so there you have a glimpse at the ever creative side of Dr. Ayo Sekai, the poetic doctor.
When you live your truth, and even when you don't have dreams, that it's possible to see beyond the moment and keep living. That all it takes is to put one foot before the other. Just wake up one more day and everything would be okay. I just want to say thank you.